Hello and welcome to Model Train Fun. My name is Bo Jensen and today we're going to look at the Märklin START UP, the Christmas starter set. So this is what we got here, which is 29124, and then a couple of accessories, which is some extra track here, which is 20124, and then an extra car for the Christmas train as well, which is 44224. Let's go ahead and unwrap the big box. So what I find really cool about this starter set is that it's a complete train. You can see here it comes with locomotive. If we turn it around here on the side, you can see it actually comes with a little train. It comes with track. Actually, it's supposed to be snow-covered track, so I guess they're white track, but they're still compatible with the Märklin C track. There's a controller and everything. So this set is basically everything you need to get started with a small Christmas train. Why would you want a Christmas train? Well, many people have many traditions, and I know one tradition that people like is to have a model train around the Christmas tree, and you can kind of see it here on the background here. They illustrated a Christmas tree. It could also be part of a Christmas decoration like this. But in addition to that, this one also has the benefit that it's the Märklin START UP. So this can also be for kids, actually all the way down to 6 years old. And we can see that here on the front of the box, right? So it's from 6 years and up. What I really like about this is that it's actually a complete Christmas set in HO scale. What Märklin often had done before is make it in a set scale where you get everything in a box and then you can put your track around the Christmas tree. But this time it's HO scale, which I'm really excited about. Let's try and open it up. I need to, it looks like I can tear the sticker off here easily, so I don't need to cut. Let's try and open it up and see what's inside. Ah, cool. There's actually some cardboard Christmas decorations in here. So it looks like I can make some packages and stuff. It actually looks like somebody has been in my box because the sticker was partially torn off and I can see this has been pressed out. Maybe I'm just unlucky. So here's some Christmas presents you can assemble. What else do we have? We have the obligatory warranty card, always good to have. Then we have a manual here. And what languages do we have this manual in? Well, if we look here, E for Spanish, I for Italian, S for Swedish, and D for Danish. I'm sure there must be others in here as well, but that's at least some of the languages that it comes in. It looks like there's an advertisement for Märklin as well. All right. You can sign up for the Märklin Insider Club. Another manual here, and let's see what languages we have here. That's German, English, Finnish, well, maybe French. I think it's French. And then Dutch. So actually we got a lot of different things in here. Let's take a peek on the manual. To me it looks like a standard manual from Märklin. So here's the English version. It tells you how to connect the track. It tells you be aware there's two sizes of straight track in here. Okay. It talks about how to connect start up the controller. What does it do? Everything here. You need a little screwdriver. I need to remember that. I hope the batteries are included. Otherwise I'm in trouble because I don't think I have any batteries. Anything over here? No. Which functions to use and so on. But if I remember it right, this control thingy is pretty easy to use. So what do we have in the box? All right, let's try and take it up here. So here's the first part of the box. So we got a locomotive. I don't know how hard or easy it is to see. We got a locomotive here. We got a car, a passenger car, and then a gondola in nice Christmas decoration. And we got also the I think they call it the power control stick here, which basically you use to control the trains. All right. Oh, and look what we have here. We have batteries. So it seems like we have everything so we can get going. Let me try and take up the locomotive so we can see if we can enjoy it up close. Not having much success taking it up. The good thing is that it's made for 6-year-olds, so I hope it's a sturdy locomotive. All right. So here we have it. And we can see it's got a nice Christmas decoration on the side. It doesn't look like it has light, and I'm almost positive it doesn't have a sound as well. Okay, it's a cheaper locomotive. Cool. And then we have the passenger car. Let's see if we can get that up. We have that here. Looks really, really nice. Cool. Awesome. And then the last thing we have is the gondola. Ooh, looks nice. Nice Christmas decoration. Yeah, it's dirty inside from the filth. All right, cool. What else do we have in the box? Let's try and look at the next layer. So if we look in here, I'll turn it so you slightly can see in. But there's basically some track. As you can see here, it's some nice white track. So they made the C-track in a Christmas edition. So these are white track. It's slightly glittery. I don't know if you can see that on the video. There's enough round pieces here so we can make a loop. And these are the R1s we have here. Excellent. We have, what else do we have in the box? We have a power supply, most excellent. And then if we go really deep in here, we got some straight track. So some of the, I guess those are similar to the 24172, so the shorter of the normal ones, and the normal one 24188 we have here. But we must be missing a connecting track somewhere. I wonder where that is. Did I miss that somewhere? All right. No, I did not. That is odd. Remember I said it looked like the box had been opened. Now I'm actually certain because there's one track missing. You see I got all these curves here. I got 3 straight. What I'm missing is the one for the control box, which is this is the one I have from my Batman train, if you remember from that video. So basically one that looks like this that has something on the side. So there's missing one of these. There's a white track. So I'll have to talk to my model train shop about that and see if I can get a replacement. But so far we got this one, although it's not in white, but in gray. So what else did we get? Well, remember I also got a box here of extra track. So this is the 20124, and it has a couple of extra tracks in here as well. They are basically just standard Märklin C-track, but they are in white, so we get them as a nice snow covered track extension set. All right, let's see if we can open that one. And again, this is for 6 years and up. But unfortunately, they put a sticker on it, so it's hard to open without a knife. So this is definitely here where you need to help your child if you are giving this away. Didn't make a too nice job of taking the sticker off. But let's see what's inside. And here it comes. And here again, we got some extra straight track here. So the short straight track. We got some of the longer straight track, and then we got a turnout. And by the way, this is a turnout to the left, and that's the only thing you can get. So when you're doing your layout around the Christmas tree or a little Christmas decoration, that's the only thing you get. And then you get the equivalent here to the turnout that you can add here, which is the equivalent of the 24224. For those of you that don't remember or don't know Märklin track, the curve that comes in this extension box, it's important that is the one used here together with the turnout here. And then you got in here 2 tracks as well, 2 sizes. You can see I got a short and a longer. The longer one is as long as the turnout. You see, like this one. The shorter one is shorter than the turnout, but when you put it out here, it fits here such that both of them get the same length. Now, what happened if I goofed up and put the wrong curve in there? Let's take the one here from the other box. If I put that one in, then you can see, it can be a little hard to see, but see, it goes just a little too far, a few degrees too far, and then it actually will look weird. It's easier to see here when I put this one on, and then you can see now it kind of goes in. By the way, for those that don't know, these C-track are pretty easy to assemble and disassemble. See, they here is the assembly. You can basically just, when they're laid down, you just press it up like this, and then it disassembles. If it's way too hard, you did it wrong, and then try again, and see, you basically just press them together here, and then you put them together like that. They give a little click, and they're there. So let me remind you, you push up here when it's laying on the floor or on the table, and you just press them gently together here. Excellent. The final thing that's in the extension set is a bumper for the end of the track as well, so the track won't run out over the track. The final expansion I got is this extra car here. So this is the 44224, which evidently comes with sound. So the Locomotive doesn't have sound, but this car does. And actually it's very, very heavy as well. Interesting. So let's see how it is. I'm guessing they've done it like this so you can buy the starter set for a relatively cheap price. And then here comes the sound car. I wonder if it works or if I have to put a battery in. It doesn't look like it works. I would expect a light here. So I have to read the instructions to figure out how to do that. I can see in the bottom of the box there are some batteries, so that's probably the heavy stuff. All right, I managed to pull out the manual for the car, and as you can see, it's basically for the sound module in all the good languages again: German, English, French, Dutch, Spanish, Italian, Swedish, and Danish. If we look inside this one here, you can see you need to unscrew the bottom of the sound module and add the batteries, and make sure you do the polarities right, it stresses out here. What I found really cool was, you see here's the gondola from before. You can basically take the sound module out. I could even put it in the other gondola, I believe, if I wanted to. Yes, so it fits in the standard gondola size. You can see there's a screw here underneath. You need a screwdriver to basically open it. So let's try that and see if we can get it out. Yes, here, and you can see it's even printed here in the bottom how you have to put in the batteries. The batteries unfortunately are in plastic. That's hard to get out. You need a knife for that. Again, if you have kids, please do help them with that so they don't hurt themselves. I got two nice Märklin batteries now, and if I read it right, this one goes in like this. So basically the plus side towards this end, and the other one, the plus side towards the other end. And then we can assemble it again. Let's try that. And I can't wait to see what it does, the sound module. The manual also talks about how the sound module works. So you can see there's one up here, slider, 0, that when it's to the left it's off and to the right it's on. And there's button 1 and button 2, button 1 and button 2. So here you see 0 turns it on. Button 1 is permanently programmed, and the 2 you can use to record your own by holding it longer than 3 seconds while the red LED shines. All right, let's try it out. So here we have it. Let's turn it on, and then we should be able to press this one. All right, I'm guessing that's Santa and some reindeer. And it seems like that's what's on there. Let me try the other button. I hold it in. Oh, no. What did it say? Hold it in for more than 3 seconds and then it might be recording right now. Let's try it. Yes, it was actually recording. It was very low. Give me a second. I'll try and hold it up closer to my mouth when I'm doing this.
Hello, welcome to Model Train Fun. My name is Bo Jensen and this is an awesome Christmas sound module.
Wow, cool. All right, and the last thing is there's a Santa in the box as well. We can add on top here, so we can add him on top of the gondola. Cool. Now let's assemble what comes out of the starter set. Let me put the controller to the side, but we need to remember to add batteries to this. So we have the curves here, right? So remember, you basically just, the easiest is to put them on the floor. I've tried it before, so I know what to do, so I can do it in the air. And then you can just push them together. And when I say floor, of course you can also do it on the table. So if you look here, when you do it on the table here, you basically just here, and then you just push them together like this. And then it's a lot easier. There is 6 to get half a circle. So I got 2 assembled here, 2 assembled here. I need another 2. So let's assemble these. So then we are assembling them here. So now I got 4 together. And be careful if you do it like this in the air. You shouldn't. It's easier to actually do it on the ground. And now you can see I got half a circle here. And then I got here on the straights. As I noted before, notice there's 2 sizes. There's 2 short and a longer one. The one here, now I have my substitute that will take the power, is actually the longer one as well. And since this is oval, don't forget that you need a long and a short on each side. So I'm taking a long and a short, and that will go on this side over here. And then a long and a short, that will go on this side over here. One thing we need to do though is, you see here's a plug, that's where we plug in the power. So I have here my power. This is my power supply that was in the starter set. Let's unwrap the cable. And in this end here, I don't know why, I always get a cable mess. This end here, you basically just plug in. You see there's a interesting hole here, and then there's a round hole. You plug that in. Don't plug this one in till you assembled all the track. So let me assemble all the track before I do that. All right, everything is assembled. Now we need to add a battery to the controller. Remember, we got Märklin batteries with the controller, and then we got the controller. The controller here, you can see we can open in the bottom with a screwdriver. All right, and when we unscrew that, this one falls out, and we can add our batteries there. And we add the batteries to the controller, and it looks like, so I'm holding it, if I hold it like this and I turn it around, and you can see up here is the screw, then down here, so this is the positive on the battery, the bottom one goes in like this with the positive to the right over here, and then the other one is the opposite way, so it goes in here. Make sure to get the polarity right. We can add the lid again. All right. Now we just need to put the train on the track, and this is where you have to be careful. Do remember that the track, if you look at it here, the track has 2 rails and then a center one here, which is the special for Märklin. If we look at the locomotive, you see there is a spring here underneath. So when you mount it, and again, don't do this in the air like I'm doing here, put it on the track and then put the locomotive on there. You need to make sure that the wheels all get on there, and the slider is kind of just there, right? So we have it like this. All right. As you can see now, I put the train on the track. You basically just put it on the rails. As you can see, I did it here on the straight piece. That's always easier. When you become a pro, you can also do it on the curved, do it on the straight. Just put all on there. Don't push the locomotive around, but the cars can roll freely. So you put the locomotives on first, then a car, and then basically slide it up next to the locomotive so it connects. And the same thing with the next one. Now we need to add power, so we have it here. Let's just plug it in. Notice I have everything assembled before I plug it in. Okay, so now there's power, and if I'm lucky, everything should be default, so I should just be able to press, and you can see I press forward and the train goes. So basically, as you can see, when you press forward, the train goes or increases speed. If I press backwards here, then it will actually stop. So you normally would hold it like this, and then with the other hand, push it forward, and you can see it accelerates. Okay. And then I can press it the other way, and then it stops. So really, really easy. And now we got our nice Christmas train. Yippee! Now let's add the extension set. So what I would like to do is add the turnout. So remember we have that here. And remember the curved one from the turnout. That's the one you basically add to the one that branches off. So we add that here because then it becomes parallel with. And then we take a short track and add to it here. Remember there was one that's slightly shorter than the others, and now you see they're perfectly parallel and the same length. So when I want to make it bigger, what do? Remember I want to add this. That's a long and a short. When I added it before, there's a long and a short on this side over here. And there's a long and a short here. So actually the gray one is the long and that one is the short. I can't see which one it is over there. But now I'm going to take this long and short. I actually want to put it over there. I want to take these out, and then I want to add to the sides. Remember, I still got some long and shorts here. I got at least one extra set. So I could take that long and short over there. I could add that here to the end. Another one to the end here. And then I can add this one over here. So then I'll get a long and a short on each side, plus a little extra because I got an extra track. So let's do that. All right, and now we extended everything. See, you got long and short on each side here, so I got a much better circle here. Of course, you can make other things as well. You could have extended it the oval instead. If you noticed when I was assembling the turnout over there, I was trying to do something so I could make a straight here. I realized I couldn't do that because of the curve, so I first put in the straight and then the short or the curve that fits with the turnout there. Of course, we could also have made other things. If my table was bigger, unfortunately it isn't, we could have extended it such that there was room for the turnout to go out and then go parallel for a couple. But then I wouldn't be able to have it as wide here. So I could have made it longer this way, and then it would have been like that. Unfortunately, I didn't have that. But now we can again try and see if it works. And it still works here. And of course I need to move the little handle on the turnout if I want to do the turnout. Let's try and see what happens here. By the way, in order to reverse, you basically, oh yeah, what is it you do? Oh yeah, you press this button down here, and then you can again increase speed, and then it will go reverse. So forward is always increasing speed, backwards is decreasing speed, and then you gotta change direction here. By the way, there's also a stop one. That's when you panic and something is about to go wrong. So see, I got speed here, I hit stop, and then everything automatically stops. I want to go, whoa, and then of course it continues with the same speed. All right, excellent. I think the final thing I want to do is actually attach the, so see, now I stopped here on the straight track. Let me get the final car. So now I also have the extension. Unfortunately, no remote to this car, but this is the sound car, right? Oh, I need to turn it on to get sound, and remember to press button 1. Don't forget you can change your track around and rearrange it as you see fit. If you notice now, I have shortened it a little here on this side and this side. So I used a couple of the straights to make this siding longer instead. I got one extra there, but remember I can't really use that extra on any of the sides because I need, if I add something here, it will get longer over here as well. So this one kind of got overflow because if I added an extra here, you see there's not enough. But you can play around with it. There's many combinations you can do. And of course you'll probably most likely make it in a circle so it's more fun with the train going around. And if you look here, I'll break the train over there, okay? And I have actually changed the turnout over there so I can go, I can reverse into the siding now. So I can hit this one here. Remember, this is the change direction. And then I can push forward and now it will start reversing. Of course, be a little careful here such that it doesn't go too fast into the siding because you need to stop before the end. Again, I can hit reverse. I can push forward for increasing speed and it drives out. And I can stop. Cool.